and welcome to Alternative Thinking with Steve Dobson and Melissa Griffith. Today we've got our regular guest, Paul Mattick from Mercia and Northern.
Hello.
And Andrew from Downing.
And the other huge point sheet, which I think Rachel spent about 12 words on, was that inherited pensions will be now included to form part of the IHD.
And this is a big thing, isn't it? 12 words was really not
that
enough
to me was the biggest thing in the budget.
It's the biggest by far, because pensions was 2.5 trillion in the UK. So a small percentage of that kind of being removed from that wrapper, where's it going to go?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe BR?
Well, maybe BR, exactly.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. I mean, are you beginning to see a shift in demand and changes in, are people moving from AIM to asset-backed, or what sort of trends you're seeing?
I think one thing that we're certainly seeing it as a query from advisors. You know, can we do that? There's a question around the replacement relief on whether you can move from AIM to unquoted.
You brought up CGT.
Yes,
obviously that's the next big change, and I think probably, you know, as you say, people are using the EIS for mitigating CGT liabilities, so probably you'll caught this one.
I think you'll see a big CGT take because of this, and there will be some deferments coming on, and obviously there were CGT increases in the budget, and they weren't insignificant, but we haven't even talked about VCTs yet, which I think actually is a really useful structure when it comes to having income from pensions are being reduced. Then actually VCTs get the upfront income tax relief and an ongoing dividend, tax-free growth. So I think that's something which will probably be, I always think about it as BR, then VCT, then EIS at almost the bottom of the pile. But I think VCT will. And I'm not sure what you think about BR and that market in the future, but I think VCT will be probably the biggest benefiter of this budget.
Right, okay.
You'll be interested because we're deep in the season, obviously, of the VCT, and there's some big raises out there, so it'll be very interesting to see where we go to. We just missed $1 billion last year. The two previous years, we were through $1 billion in the VCT market, so I kind of didn't think we'd get there this year, but this may actually give us a bit more of an impetus.
Tune in to either YouTube on video or all good podcast channels. This is a promotional podcast for EIS Platforms Limited Trading as Growth Invest. Any comments made or opinions expressed in this podcast should not be construed as investment advice or a financial promotion. Startups and early stage businesses are high risk investments, and you are unlikely to be protected if something goes wrong. Don't invest unless you are prepared to lose all your money.